just want to point over to you briefly what we're going to be looking at here shortly. So if you have a look over there. Okay. So it looks pretty interesting when you first take a glance at it.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know what to think.
Well, it's
cool.
It's impressive.
That was not there right after the hurricane.
It wasn't here, so
No.
it's been recent since the hurricane.
Yeah.
Which we're talking
Actually, it's been about
a month and a half.
I don't think it's been that long.
Really?
Since
I'm trying to think
we
when the
found it.
hurricane came through.
You know, since we found it. No, we've been through here a lot of times. Look after the hurricane.
Right.
Find it, and it was like we haven't been down this road in a couple of weeks. We came by and we just happened to look over here and saw this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been coming out for, I guess, 2 years. And usually they don't look like that. There's just, you know, one or two. And you're thinking, okay, you know, did the wind do that or something? But that is too cool.
If Mother Nature did that, she is awesome.
She
She's
did.
awesome in
She
her
sat
own
out here
right.
one night and decided to go tic-tac-toe, you know, do the little branch. That's
Yes.
just crazy.
Right now, I mean, they're just jumbled together at the top
Well, not
with
only
that one
that,
stick through it.
Look at the piece of stick weaved in
Yeah.
there.
Well, this one comes all the way to the right. It comes out the farthest. Where to get up to that position, while those other two trees that are like the straight up and down ones are bent back, while that one came down between the three trees.
Yeah, I don't care what
To
anybody
lock
says.
it in?
No wind done that. It's
And then,
complex.
yeah, then that branch has to get chucked up in there somehow and get caught up in there as the other ones get broken and busted and pushed into position. So if you could explain
the
how some
fact
guys
is,
did that, tell me. They're pretty.
At least I haven't in
No, it's only been a
the
couple.
4 years since I've been going out with Chris. I've never seen anything that large in the Green Swamp. It does make you wonder. I'd like to get a little closer and kind of look at how it's weaved up there a little better.
I'll tell you, before you do that, walk over there to the base of that one.
This one here?
That one right
and then
there.
look that
and
way?
look up.
All right, okay. Let's do that.
And then you're going to want to walk over to the other side of the whole thing and look at it from that angle to see how that's bent back and everything in line with the other ones.
It's well known. I am skeptical of structures.
Well, I'm saying, Mother Nature made it. She did a damn good job.
Yeah, it went right between these, didn't it? Now I see where it kind of slid down this one. You can see where it kind of peeled off here. Where it looks like it hit up there and then slid down. Slid down between them and rested right through. And then this one laid on top of it up there, and then that one over there laid on top of all of them.
Mark,
You
how
would think if the wind was blowing this way, they'd all be going that way.
tall is it to the apex? Can you get an idea?
Well, I'm 6'4", we're looking at 13, I'm thinking
15
20 foot, 25.
I'd say a good 20 foot.
Yeah, I would say 3 of you and more.
I mean, look at me, can you see me, Chris, on the thing?
Yeah.
There's double me at least, and then some.
20, 24
So I'm
feet.
thinking 20, 23 foot at least. We do have a small one broken. We have one going this way. It's funny, when you look at it from that side, this one going that way looks like the bottom of a triangle.
Look at this. We're in a swamp right here. Let me get this angle right here. Hang on. Mark, do me a favor. Do you got?
It rubbed this other
What do you
truck.
need?
I want to take azimuth readings. Been a few years since I had to do this.
Like riding a bike, comes back to you.
Okay, we're looking at 152 degrees. 152 degrees this
All right.
way. Okay, and I'm gonna get the center point.
Okay.
Watch out, there's a spider somewhere over there. I saw him. He's big. Not sure where.
Well, you need to come look at this center spot too. It's really mind-boggling. Okay, these two trees are faced in this direction right here.
Yeah, I know. Ron and I were talking about that.
They are faced generally. I'm going in between both of these trees.
All right.
240 degrees
All right.
for the center axis point in the direction that they're pointing. And then this one over here is pointing in a general direction of 309, 308. Let me hold on. Okay, it's moved a little bit. Safe to say 305, 306 degrees. That's this angle.
All right.
Okay. What was the first one that I said? Do you all remember?
I didn't know I was.
Yeah, I have to
Keeping
go back.
this to
Hey,
memory.
If I don't write them down and review it.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff
on
like
the
that,
thing here.
look at
If
it.
I'd known you wanted me to help you, I would have. I'm just listening to you talk, thinking.
Generally speaking, the object is facing a southwestward position. Southwestward. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the compass readings on that because it's going to make sense.
Facing,
Now-
how do you mean? Which way's the front?
Which way is the front exactly?
Well, we're assuming what we see from the road is the front, don't we? So we're assuming that's an assumption.
I mean, I can see a bearing, a bearing point, an aerial bearing point on the map, but not a front, back, rear.
Magnetic north is this direction right here. Pretty close to that one tree right there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And it's not far off of
Yeah, those two are pretty close to magnetic north.
I mean, that one going back this way and this one here.
Yeah. Yeah, this one
It's
here.
pointing that way.
This one's slightly off magnetic north, this one right here. This one is this one's off magnetic north as well. Magnetic north is still pointing.
Is really that direction.
It's still
right?
pointing that direction over
Like
there.
this one?
This general direction right here.
Like this one.
Okay.
Okay.
This
That's
one is-
magnetic north, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do the azimuth for true north.
This one right here is north.
Well, I don't have a declination diagram with me, but true north would just be maybe a degree or two off, maybe from magnetic. Now, I researched the declination diagram. The declination diagram on a map, when I check this area right here for our region of the Earth right here, okay, it varies. It's about 5.1 degrees, okay, from grid. Somewhere slightly right around that area will be the true north right here also. I have a hunch, and I have to confirm it still. So I'm not gonna say it just yet until I do some double checking. But a year and a half ago, we found something else out here, and I've already did some preliminary evaluations already, and I think we're going to see some stuff that's going to intersect. I could be wrong. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know yet, but that's that. So if you guys want to finish up and look at
Yeah,
the intricacy
I'm-
of the weaving and stuff on there, and
Yeah, you can fill me. I have a few things I want
I'm going to put this in my
to
pocket.
say about
So-
this. Well, it looks like this one fell first. And I don't know how these two got caught by it, because they're really, but it fell, somehow these were pushed that way. That one fell on top of them, and then it went through these two perfectly, slid down that one, and went between these two, and there's like that much room. This one looks like it was next, and then that one looks like it was last.
And when did the branch get caught between all the two different
And
branches? get caught
somehow there
between
was
them?
some stuff that was weaved in there during that whole process. It looked like that was already laying there when this one here fell and that one fell, so it's complicated.
I have no explanation.
Okay, so I'm saying, man, I'm just going to say, I don't see how man could have done that without some equipment
Well,
out
another
here.
thing, don't you got two trees right
And
there
then
that are bent back?
These
This
are
one's
bent
about the
back.
same size. Can you shake this one or move this one in any way?
Oh yeah, you need to check how
No,
the
this
thickness.
one here.
Check the thickness of these
Oh,
structures too.
this one?
Yeah, to see if you can get it to sway and move as much as that one.
Well, first
No,
of all,
I couldn't push any of these over.
Well,
I
first-
couldn't personally push any of these over.
okay, well, let's
Like,
just say,
You know, I don't think a man could.
well, why would a man want to?
Well,
I mean,
Well,
you
we're
know, let's think about, why would anybody, okay, let's come out here and create something. I mean, why would they want to do something?
I'm just thinking about, is it?
I don't know, Betty.
possible that a man could?
Y'all, hey, push on that tree there.
There ain't no way.
I
Push-
think
push on
you
that tree.
could With equipment,
Hold on, give it a good heave ho. I mean,
but not,
look at this. Give it a good heave ho.
yeah, there's no way.
No.
So
No.
I'm saying, man didn't do it.
No. And
So-
let me say this.
It's not man-made. Now, is it made by a wind or is it made by nature?
It wasn't done by the hurricanes, because let me.
It was done after the hurricane.
Because, well, there's no other trees.
Well, there's no other
around.
trees
There's-
to.
If wind was
Well-
coming through here, you would at least saw some
Okay.
other, what I would think.
Yeah, I would
damage.
venture to say that this tree, if I may interject, I would say that this tree, quite possibly being so close, right here,
Yeah.
would have fell victim to wind
And you
also.
would think so. Now,
They're
I've seen
generally
some
the same.
pretty weird things with wind.
Yeah, they're the same thickness, so I'm going with the hunch that it would have been subjected to the
None of
wind.
that confounds me on the nature theory. What confounds me is what Ron brought to my attention, that these, unless they were already bowed that direction, which it's possible, maybe they were already bowed when that one came down and caught them. If not, how did these get
Underneath
up
and
by that one?
interwoven.
They're going straight up like this one is, like that one is, like that one is, like that. None of these are
Have you stood over
leaning.
here yet?
Huh?
Have you stood over here yet?
I have not got on that side.
Go look over there. Go look over there.
Okay, now Ron's over here, so. If you look at it from this angle, it even looks even more complex up there.
Yeah, there's a weave. There's a weave going on.
This, if a wind caught this, it snapped it. It didn't shear it off. So it was snapped, brought down here and laid.
Well, it looks like something's been eating
So I'm
this bark.
very
Looks
more
fresh.
rotted.
This looks fresh.
Yeah, now look at this one.
That one looks more older.
Yeah. And two main ones over there.
Those look fresh.
I didn't look that close at those.
They're nice and fresh looking, like you just chopped wood.
Well, if Mother Nature, Chris, has some hands, if she has some hands, if the wind has hands and the wind rushed this way and then came this way and then came this way, I'm just,
And
I have no, in other words, I'm grasping
I
here.
believe Mother Nature could do something, because I mean, Mother Nature does some awesome things. But the fact is that there's nothing else in this area with any wind damage
Yes.
anywhere around it. for
So
quite a
did
ways.
it drop from the sky and swirl it up,
we-
you know?
I went way out that way, way
Yeah.
out this way, and there's nothing else.
All right, you got me stumped.
Well,
but y'all don't know the other half of it.
I'm stumped.
and it's
Y'all don't
not,
know the other half of
and
it.
it's not
So-
even the fact that the limbs fell on top of each other. It's the sticks that are woven in between. It's almost like they're weaved
They are weaved.
in between
Does that still go?
the branches. I don't care. I don't think Mother Nature can weave sticks in between these big trees.
From
But-
there?
So this is a snap. That one is a clean break, just like, well, it's not
all
by
axe.
it's not by a saw, but it's like somebody just snapped it perfect up there.
Yeah, it's a solid snap, I
It's
think.
a
yeah.
solid snap, and then you've got the, I think, breaks over here on this side. So
So where's the tree that where's the part that belongs to this
right
one?
here,
This is
Yeah.
that?
that's that one.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't look like the same type of tree.
Let me explain to you what's going on.
It's starting to get dark.
I didn't see anything down on the right. But that's where the light was. We're out there, and that light came off over that way. And I had my IR, my monocular.
Like I said, I was
All right.
explaining this a little earlier, right? This right here, and we'll confirm it here shortly. My hunch, this was done by intelligent design, and it is a vertex. All right, it's a vertex point. This right here, I looked at it. I got all the waypoints. I looked at it on the overall regional map. It's in the center of the swamp. It is practically in the center of the swamp. North, south, east, and west. It lies regionally in the middle of the swamp.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a dumb.
It's like a vertex.
You mean you've seen it from the satellite image?
No, I came here a week ago and I plotted it. I plotted it on GPS.
Okay.
And I looked at it from above on the topo maps, okay?
Can you zero in satellite-wise? You know, like an Earth
Well,
Google
Yeah,
satellite?
of course you can, yeah. But this is what I also don't tell you, okay? When we were here last week, we went rooting around in the back, okay? Because, you know, he had told me that there was more stuff going on, and we're running out of time. And I plotted it again. I made a waypoint, I made a waypoint per. And well, I drew it out on the map. It made a triangle.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yes, way. All right? And one of the points, I couldn't get right up on it. I was maybe about 5 or 6 or 7 meters a little short. Had I got all the way up on it, it would have been practically a perfect isosceles triangle, like all sides even, so to speak.
Telling you.
And I emailed you the clip of that. And then we drew it out, and it's like a perfect triangle. And this structure is like a triangle shape. And we see this every now and then, this shape, okay? This is in North America also, this shape. So before we run out of time, I got to prove my hunch, if this is right or not. So we got to
telling
get
you.
going to the next one.
It is. It's got something beyond the Bigfoot. I mean,
All right.
You're looking at right now, and we got plus or minus 3 meters accuracy. In my opinion, you're looking at something that's very mind-boggling, breaking right now. It's very, very interesting, because what I just did is I just told it to navigate back to the TP structure. I had it plotted as a coordinate, and I got to the next location. We found this about 1.5 years ago, this X structure. Now one looks like it's leaning more than the other. It's about 1.5 years old now.
Yeah, it also went through the hurricane.
Yeah, and it could have dipped because of the hurricane. My hunch was, what it was is I drew a line on the map because I had a hunch that it intersected exactly here. What I'm telling you is this. whatever constructed the teepee looking structure, all right, the evidence tells me that something is keeping this on magnetic north. This is the next structure that crosses the next road, all right, the next road right here. You can look at the GPS, it's not lying, okay? I told it to go to the TP structure, okay? And stand directly, but look at it right there. You see it, okay? Now pull the camera slowly up and zoom in on that X.
Okay, I'm zooming.
Zoom in on that X.
There.
That's just, that,
It is on magnetic north. These X's mean something, people. These X's mean something. They are not randomly done by the wind. Everybody's been saying, well, we need to see a Bigfoot to push them over. Well, we're not saying, we don't know it's a Bigfoot. Only thing I'm saying is if someone come out here and followed magnetic north just to make an X structure, I don't think it's Boy Scouts.
No.
Okay? I don't think it's Boy Scouts out here. And
it's
quite
not Bigfoot either.
quite frankly, I think it's astonishing. We saw this a year, like I said, like a year and a half ago. I didn't know the significance of it. Some people propose the idea that the lanes are the directions of travel on roadways, which is true. That does follow that. The lanes do point in the direction of travel. But I'm going to go another step further, and I'm going to tell you that this X is on a magnetic north grid line directly from the TP, directly here. And this is going to blow your mind again, okay? I drew the line all the way out. I drew the line all the way
Where's
out.
it go this way?
Okay? And there's another structure that we filmed a long time ago, and this is where my hunch came in right when I saw the tracks when I intersected the line and I saw the tracks, and I said, my God, this means something.
So you're saying there's another X,
There's a TP looking thing
another X
made out of logs.
going this direction. So you could go from the TP to this to that one.
You
and-
can go
and
from
you'd be
point
on the
A to
mag-
point
you
B to
still-
point
magnetic
C.
You would still be on magnetic north. My hunch is that these are constructed so things, whatever constructed them, can navigate the swamp. Can navigate the swamp. Why do they got to get to the vertex? I don't know. But I'll tell you this much. That one video we shot a few weeks ago from when we did it overnight,
Yeah,
that one video we shot when I called out, and we had 6 other people with us, myself and 6 other people with us, and I called out, and then we got the reply knock,
yes.
okay? That area is also on the magnetic.
Are you kidding me, Chris?
I'm not kidding you. It's
So
on,
you could go this way and intersect that
Yes.
that area.
intersect that area also.
This is
The line intersects where we got the knockback that night. It intersects the TP, and this line also comes on the
and
X.
goes to that.
And then it
next
goes to
structure.
another marker that goes away from here.
So this is a trail that only
It's a
certain,
gigantic compass.
yeah, only certain things know to follow it because
It is a gigantic compass. It's
okay,
amazing.
Think about it. The hunters are out here. They're not going to care that we've got structures looking like this. They're just not going to care.
Now look
but
at
it's but it's to something else that's
Yep.
following.
it. Look at it. This is
It's right
amazing.
on.
Look at this. I told it to go to the
There it is.
I told it to go to the TP structure.
Yep. How about the waypoint at the for that night? We didn't get a waypoint on that, did we?
It's amazing. Yeah, see, it's navigating. You can tell where to. See, currently navigating to the TP structure. See that right there? Currently navigating the TP structure. This isn't faked right now. The GPS is actually pointing the path to the TP structure, which is through the X.
What you're doing, Chris, is you're provoking the other investigators
Let me.
who have seen teepee structures in other areas of the country to search this out and do this
Question.
also.
And we're plus or
and
minus.
if they do this and it lines up with them also, that's pretty amazing.
Does it? Can you tell the distance between the TP and this one? Is there a distance?
25 miles. Once you start moving, it'll start calculating it for you. It'll start calculating the numbers based upon what I'm wanting it to tell me.
All right. Well, It's getting dark.
We have a.
We have a deadline. We
have
have
a camp
we
to
have
set
to
up.
we have to set up camp.
All right, let's go.
I'm all ready. Like you're gonna clean the truck. Whoa.
But I didn't want to say.
Okay, I'm filming.
I already said. I didn't want to say I was single because if you read the history, you know that already.
Right.
But
I
I
think
just didn't-
people just need to watch
Yeah,
like videos from before.
I didn't want to put it out there. You know.
I think people need to watch previous videos.
Yeah, if you watch the intro, then you
Then yeah, you
figure
get
that
it.
out.
Yeah. But,
We're going to check the large parabolic,
okay.
stationary parabolic.
Okay. That you have
Make sure
deployed
it's
with
turned on.
Chris. Okay. Yeah, there was one recorder in the truck bed. Must have fell out of the
There it is.
backpack. All right. Zoom. So.
Yeah.
You can hear it.
Definitely working. And I was checking to see if you could hear us at the camp.
Right.
I didn't hear the camp.
Oh, you don't hear the camp because you
So,
have it faced?
We have it facing this direction. Now it's going to scope out this way,
Okay.
but it's in this direction. The camp's way more to our left. There may be a little bleed over,
Yeah.
but it's
So
not
that way
gonna
we-
interfere. If
okay.
something's, this is the deep part of the swamp. If something's coming in to check us out over here,
Right.
then we're going to catch it.
Awesome.
Okay.
The hunch has always been that if these guys see infrared, all right? And if I lit up this area back here with 5 chem lights,
You mean infrared or cam?
infrared,
Oh, okay.
if I lit up this area, okay, obviously we can't see infrared, but if no activity happens in this area at all, okay, it could give us an indication of something, as opposed to around us in a different location. So that's the hunch. And my hunch is, I looked at the maps. If anything's going to come in on us, I think it's going to come in from the dense area.
So we're walking out there in 5 foot of brush.
No, we can meander. We can go down a little bit and
in
kind of
like-
meander in a
How
little
far
bit.
in do you want to, how far?
Probably about halfway.
Don't make those faces. I have you on camera. I gotta cut it out.
No, leave it.
Yes, no, I have to cut that out.
I'm a little
Right,
bit
and the
nervous
chem
about
lights
that.
No.
Just enough for us to be able to see, so we can put them on the side of the
Are
tree.
you
It's called night outing.
Something to have a closer look at it at night. The theory is that these lights would cause them to be skittish. They wouldn't come in on this side. You wouldn't hear any activity on these sides.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. So we just need a smaller tree.
How small of a tree do you need?
Oh, there's enough.
Ooh, watch out, there's a spider.
There's enough space to do it.
See that, right?
There's one right here.
I don't like spiders.
All right, see how it is? Crack it. Shake it.
Did you do this already? Did you
No, I
crack it?
haven't cracked it. Got to
Okay.
crack it,
Uh-huh.
and then you got to shake it.
Yeah, just like a chem light.
Yeah.
You can slide it
And then
right
just-
on.
So it doesn't glow.
They're infrared,
Right.
so we're not going to see them.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So,
How do you know they work?
Just find, I got tape too.
well, we have an infrared camera,
Spread 'em
now,
out.
Oh, that's right.
so we'll be able to see.
Go a little further.
So-
spread 'em out. There is a tree right there. You
Chris, you want me to put one right here, or?
Go that way?
I got one here, so we need something like over here.
All right,
We go that way?
I'll go
Yeah,
this
you
way.
can go that way. In other words, look, hey, look at the campsite,
Yeah.
and you're putting a beacon of light between the woods and us.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. And face it, hey, face it on the side of the tree. That way I can see both. I can see it from here and there.
All right, so when I get to my tree, I crack it
Yeah,
and then shake it.
yes. And use this. Yeah, you got to shake it about, about 30 seconds
Do you shake it before you crack it or after you?
after you crack it. You're mixing the chemicals.
All right, Chris, I'm putting mine here. Chris.
That's fine. So find you a tree or something. This is good. Might not even need to take it. Might just put it down. And I'll be able to see that from the truck. Look at it. You were in the Boy Scouts, right?
No, that was. I messed that up, dang it.
Okay. Also, if you could, show the angle into the campsite.
Okay, let me.
All right. So you want it high?
Maybe on this branch if you can.
Or not.
That's it. That's fine. That's up plenty high.
There you go.
'Cause
I already
I'll
shook it.
be able to see it from over there clearly.
Yeah.
And you shook it up and
I
everything?
shook it out.
Okay, good.
So, okay, campsite angle.
Yeah, come over here. You can see it better.
Well, actually,
Right. So the
you
thought,
see,
the
there
thought
is something orange.
Yeah.
Hang
and
on. There is something
This is what,
orange.
50 yards or more? Okay. And so the hunch is that if something wants to come in to have dinner or wait us out because we're eating, okay, that the hunch is that we would not get activity on this side. That's the hunch. Okay, that's what we're testing for.
Okay.
All right.
Off. I just heard a knock right over there.
Well,
I think in 100 yards. It's been a long, I mean, it was faint, but I heard it. Just like that.
like that, a single pup. You know, the camera really makes it look a whole lot lighter than what.
It's almost dark.
Yeah, it's
We're
getting.
getting there.
Yeah, the sun's already down. The sun's
I can
already.
see the sun. The sun's
The sun's already
down on
down.
the horizon already went down.
So we got maybe about 20 more minutes, 30 minutes, and
Right
that's
over
gonna be
there.
it.
I heard it.
All right, I still have 4 shirts left.
Oh, there it was.
1 2X, 1 extra large, 2 mediums. They're all multi-unit
Unisex stuff, yeah.
shirts. This is the medium. When you wash it, kind of small. Keep that in mind. You kind of gotta go one size smaller. And I am ready to mail them out so it can hit whoever's house it is for Christmas.
Hold it up again, please, so you can see it, so I can get a better shot at it. There we go.
Can I be like the Price is Right girl? Where I put my Put my hand under it.
Okay, Vanna.
I don't even know that. Jana's her name?
Vanna.
Vanna.
Right. Now we have to turn it around, and what letter is this?
Okay.
Okay, so in order to get the shirt, we want to make it fair for everyone. So, here it is, the question of the day. You're telling, it's too much for
Oh.
me.
What is marked to the team when it comes to tree structures?
Yes. And if you get that right, please mail in your answers. How do they do that? How do they mail in answers?
They just basically reply. They can reply, send.
On the comments? Or?
Well, if they do that, then everybody will know. Then you'll be unfair.
Okay.
So just basically say in your reply that you know the answer, okay? I know the answer to it, and then you can just send us an email at thetrailtobigfoot@gmail.com, and I'll put that in the video right down here also as well.
So ask them the question again so they know
Okay.
what it is.
That's it.
Okay,
All right.
so the question is, hopefully I can say it correctly, is, okay, we went looking for, I'm going to cut Mark's head off right here. Okay, we went looking at tree structures today, you know, and we saw some very outstanding things. And so the question is, for everyone to answer that wants a shirt, what is Mark to the team when it comes to the tree structures?
Yes.
All right?
What are you to us?
Well, I'm not going to say because I give it away.
That's right.
So, but there is an answer.
Yes.
Okay.
So email it.
All right.
Trail to Bigfoot, I'll put it in, like I said, the trailtobigfoot@gmail.com. All right?
And good. And I can mail it out as soon as possible.
Yep, all free. It'll come to you, stuff like that, no problems.
Merry,
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas.
from the Trail of Bigfoot team.
That's right.
That is, we kind of botched that.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Right.
All right. And Merry, Christmas, from the
Trail
Trail of
to
Bigfoot team.
That still sounded botched.
Well, we can.
We're getting ready for the
Sports
nightfall.
Academy suck. I don't like it.
Yes,
They're
we
too
are.
pricey.
And
I already heard a knock.
Yep,
So we've
just
got
sitting
one
out here,
knock tonight.
and we are the bait.
We are.
Oh, and I'm in my orange shirt and I can see myself in the camera.
And let me
Because
see.
I'm like so.
Let me show you what is going to help you out
Bright
with
lights, that's
the bait here. And there's the bait. Ribeye steaks on the grill. Gonna be bringing in anything that's gonna be in this area. It's gonna can't resist. Gonna have to have a bite.
Are you scared, Betty?
I'm being Betty. I'm just Betty. I'll hear it.
Because
I'll
there's
still be here, but you'll hear me moan and groan and panic.
Now that's how you go bigfooting, folks.
Years and years ago.
Got to have a little bit of fun every now and then.
And they brought back coats that were smaller than this. They were smaller than this.
Yeah, I
Little
only
bitty-
had 2 in
They
there.
brought little bitty Coke cans back.
Yeah.
And they were probably like this, but back then we didn't have anything like this in the States.
And as you can tell, the sun's going down.
And I am hungry. Yeah, I get you.
You know? And a lot of times when we ain't coming out here doing this, we're just out cruising the roads. And I mean, and not just the main road, but the crossroads
Yeah.
and the fire roads and
Well,
the roads, you know.
we've had other things that would happen to us, you know, in a lot of our hikes. You know, like cell phones coming on when we know they're off.
Yeah.
Just electronical equipment failing. When my brother is about as thorough as all get out.
Oh, you might be able to see these. I didn't think I would be able to, and I can.
See,
No,
well,
no, you got to look here. What are you doing?
I'm trying
I'm
to.
blinding her with this
Lady,
light, but
you
you
got to look through the thing.
have to look through this.
Oh.
Oh, you can't see them
You
without
can't see infrared without.
infrared. You don't.
Oh, I didn't know they were infrared. I thought they were like those.
No, absolutely not. They're infrared. You've got to have special equipment to see them.
There's 5 of them.
One.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
Oh wow.
I can't see with the FLIR. I cannot see
I
them at
saw
all.
one, but there's one up in the very top.
You can't see
Okay.
with the FLIR?
Let's see
No,
if we
they
can go
don't
this
give off
way.
heat.
Not at all.
They don't
Let's
give
keep
off heat.
turning.
I can't see him with this either. 'cause,
Yeah, there's another one right there. Okay. We see it. Well, I saw two of them, Chris. So I don't know why I couldn't see the
Now,
other
see,
ones.
check this out.
But-
This is, all right, now that's with the infrared. That's with the infrared floodlight on. There we go. Now check this out.
Lady, I'm filming you on clear.
See that really illuminates.
Yeah.
But there's one there. They bright up. They look. There's another one. No, that's not one.
In the woods behind it.
Man, they're hard to see with that floodlight on, though. Believe it or not. There is one. Well, I saw one.
Another tree.
But here, I'm turning it off. Oh, you want
There it is, a little better now.
Yeah, but it was looking like that. But is that one right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. There. There's one. But it's hard to see.
There's
one.
another one.
Yeah, they're hard to see.
Now that's what an infrared,
And we're just jamming it up to the camera lens.
that's what an infrared beam on there.
And that probably kills the batteries, doesn't it?
No, not really.
You can't see it with the FLIR?
No, here. There's flare.
I can't see them with mine either.
Wow.
You cannot see nothing.
Yeah, it's because the background is so bright.
They're nice and charcoaly.
That bacon is sizzling.
Okay, I had a hot chocolate. I ate a steak. I saw a falling star.
It's kind of quiet.
Shooting star, not
a
falling star.
shooting star.
It's quiet. It's a really clear night, though. You get to see a lot of the stars.
Bacon's good.
The bacon is, according to Mark, fantastic
It is.
No activity.
as of now.
It's quiet.
No Bigfoots?
No,
No? But
No.
the sky is clear.
it's clear and it's cool. Cool weather.
Well, he's not getting no bacon. We're cooking some bacon out
We're
here.
cooking
Mark,
bacon.
and Mark's eating it.
Yeah, I'm eating that bacon. That bacon's not going to go to waste. You know, if Bigfoot wants bacon, he's going to have to come here and take it from us.
That's right.
All right? So, you hear that, Bigfoot?
I
You
ain't
want
saying-
bacon?
I ain't saying nothing.
You get yourself right in here, you can take it right out of my hand. I'm sure I'll give it to you.
I'll be running to the truck.
You're so funny, Mark.
Yeah, and I took the FLIR out earlier, just a few moments ago. I scanned the area, didn't see anything moving around
But
us.
a hot dog.
There's a hot dog on the road. We're right by a small little trail right over there. And I said to everybody, what the heck is that glowing down there? It's not one of the little chem lights, and it was a hot dog they threw down
They're
there.
throwing a hot dog down there.
Well, because it burned.
It burnt.
Okay, so we're going to just hold off and wait a little longer.
Bacon.
Maybe we all should go up to it and go, hey.
Now that is some Squatch stuff going on right there. Look at that. Come on around, big boy.
I dare that Bigfoot come here and take that bacon.
Come on, come on around. Plenty of bacon going on.
There's these yellow eyes up in the tree looking back at me. And I said, what the fuck
Chuck
is
Will's
that?
widow. Or I mean,
Yellow eyes.
Big yellow
Yeah.
eyes.
Is it an owl?
No.
Chuck Will's widow.
Chuck Will's widow. But we didn't realize that until, I mean, it's looking at me and I'm trying to... Then it took off and you could still see the eyes and it flew across and it came down to where it could see the light and it got out of the shadows and you could see it was a bird. And then after that we heard it making a call, so...
Wow.
Then I looked up Chuck Will's widow and stuff and, you know, found out more about it.
Beate looks comfortable over there.
Yeah.
They're saying, Chris, get rid of that white light. Nothing going to come in on you. That's okay. He'll be hungry. Mel,
It was manure.
this was a...
Crap smell.
Mark smelled it first. I got up and then I went around and I stood up and then I smelled it.
Yeah.
And it was a
I just smelled, yeah.
it was a smell. It was like
The manure smell.
it came out of a barn
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. Like it came out of a barn. I don't want to blind you guys, but
I just smell bacon.
bacon, bacon, bacon. No Milky Way.